Hello and welcome to episode 166 of One Star Cinema, the podcast where we watch the absolute worst movies on Netflix and give a live running commentary from the beginning of the film until the absolute last frame.
And from when nothing happens to when something else nothing happens in these movies.
Yes, continuous and frames and frames. It's wonderful. And you guys know how movies work, right?
Yes, you do know what we mean. Never mind.
Should we tell them what a movie is?
In the beginning. No. And we have no idea what we're about to watch. We just know they're bad. And you know what? That being said, Jamie, why don't you tell everybody about the movie we watched tonight?
Sure. Tonight we watched Incoming, and the way Netflix describes it, when an imprisoned terrorist cell hijacks a high-security prison in outer space, a CIA agent becomes the one chance of stopping them. This movie stars Scott Adkins, Aaron McCusker, Valdin Prelic, and it is directed by Eric Zaragoza. It was pretty good. I thought this was a fun one.
Yeah, it's Scott Adkins, a regular on One Star Cinema.
Yeah, I would say if you were talking about the average one-star movie, this is below average, but that doesn't mean it's one of the worst.
Exactly.
No, yeah.
Definitely not one of them.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much how we expected it.
Yeah.
But in case this is your first time listening to the podcast, Mikey, why don't you tell everybody how it works?
Well, it works by us watching a movie with you. So you're going to end up playing the movie and playing our podcast at the same time so you can listen to us while you watch the movie. The way you're going to do that, you're going to go on Netflix and find Incoming. Go ahead and press play and then push pause immediately so that you get past the buffer. In a little bit, we're going to have some music and a voice is going to come on and say press play. Go ahead and press play at that time. That is your first sync point. A little later on, we have a second sync point. That's when the title of the movie comes up. We all yell,
"The title of the movie!"
Hopefully that'll match with what you see on screen. If not, you're going to want to try and adjust accordingly. I believe in this movie we had one or two instances where you're going to want to be in sync with us.
Yeah,
for this.
There's some fight sequence stuff. There's some stabby death.
I mean, if you're out of sync, this one's not going to hurt you that much either.
Yeah, no.
But it's
right.
it's probably more enjoyable when you're on the. Maybe not. Maybe it's even weirder when we're not matched up, and you're like, "What's going to happen?"
It just adds this whole other level that no one. It's like
We should tell people to do that instead. Push play, and then when it says to push play, like 5 seconds before.
There you go.
Yeah.
you could,
Right, exactly.
Wait a second after we say push play.
Are you someone who likes spoilers? If you are, then you should start.
Do you want to
us.
know more than us, or do you want to know less? Depending on which is when you press play.
Exactly.
Did you find the empathy chip in Futurama? And you might want to join. Yeah.
But hey, if there's a movie you think we should see, you should hit us up on Twitter at One Star Podcast, on Facebook, facebook.com/One Star Podcast. You could subscribe to the podcast. We're on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, TuneIn, YouTube, you name it. We are out there.
And if you're going to suggest that, you may even want to come watch it.
Yeah,
Because we have guests. Guests do come watch this, including on this episode we have a guest.
Yes, Randy Carter returns. One of our favorite guests in the sense that he is an editor. So he has quite a bit of editing-based commentary.
He just adds a whole new.
He's so much fun because he is so different than the three of us. Still, he's a blast to be around, but it's fun having that perspective of, oh my God, I never would have seen that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And then, of course, pointing out just the ridiculousness of these movies and sometimes adding a little bit of insight and information and things that we just didn't know about because Randy makes these kinds of movies. So, hey, we're getting it directly from the source in some of these situations. So that's our guest for tonight. That's our podcast. That's our movie. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Incoming. Welcome to One Star Cinema. And now, your feature presentation. Press play.
Ooh.
It's a little square. It's a happy square.
I'm just very happy with the music. It's very relaxing.
I'm ready for a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Scott Adkins playing the lute.
Oh,
right
look
there.
who it is.
Accelerator. Oh, we love Accelerator. Ooh, we've done Pat Benatar and Neil Patrick.
Wasn't
Thomas.
Vice a Benatar Thomas movie?
Something like that.
Just hitting that one note.
Ooh, ominous. That's
Ooh,
not space.
stock shot of London. I love it.
Scott Adkins.
Oh, I didn't know Scott Adkins was in this joint.
Aaron McCusker. I don't know who that is.
You beat me to it.
Wow, and more people you don't know.
That's
and more
right.
people you don't know.
Dominic Power. That's like he was born to be in movies.
Wow, where was this shot? This was like in Romania or something. Look at these names. This was all like in Bulgaria or Romania or something. It definitely
What?
wasn't
No,
London.
Vladimir that's completely American. Illich.
Edited
Lawrence
by-
Van Charente.
Original music.
Alex Bornstein?
Wait,
Not
she
really.
does music too?
She does everything.
We went from nighttime to daytime, just FYI.
Yeah.
Long B roll.
This was a long drone shot. It just kept.
It would be great if they do all this and the movie takes place in China.
This is stock shots of varying quality of London.
What? Watch. Oh.
Oh!
Look at those after
Which
effects.
is crazy because Big Ben literally right now
Incoming!
Big
Sorry.
Ben right now is being remodeled.
Oh.
So is that why?
I was hoping they were just gonna be on the London streets in spacesuits. Like this planet is strange.
Wolfpack strikes
Good thing they
again.
had that lock-off camera there just to capture that explosion when it happened. They always keep one.
All the cars stopped too.
The producers are like, listen, we paid a lot of money for the explosion. Let's put it on and play it over and over and over again. Got to get our money's worth.
Well, that's completely on that screen.
Yeah,
on
that's
the computer.
Oh, sure.
He's like Hopper Light.
Wait, Scott Adkins, wasn't he in those awful Universal Soldier movies?
He was in one of them.
He was in one of them.
Yeah.
And how dare you say Universal Soldier movies were awful?
Yeah, first of all,
Did you-
they're not awful, Randy.
No.
They're brilliant.
Brilliantly awful.
Think you brought enough
Jean
guys?
Claude and Dolph Lundgren one made very serious statements about Vietnam.
Dolph Lundgren's in all of them. What are you talking about? I
He
think.
wasn't in the third one.
Oh, you're right. 5 years later,
In space. No,
it might be.
I'm pretty sure.
Is his name Ogden?
I think so.
Is this whole floor just a mat?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh, that's less awesome.
Man, if you had a TV on a ceiling, that'd be Mike's perfect room.
Oh my God!
Just slide the pizza through the slot.
Get one of those like hamster water bottles, like
there you
with the
go.
thing in there. I'd be set.
But fill it with Diet Coke, you'd be a
Oh.
happy guy.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh.
Did he say this? Did he say the magic word? And that's how they hit
Pee-wee.
him?
Woo, woo.
It's like in the you can't do that on television except when you say I don't know in this world, they spray you with gas. Nobody watched You Can't Do That on television?
Yes.
Of course we did.
Sorry.
We were trying to
Okay,
read his mug. It didn't work very well.
They also, when you said water, they would dump water on you. Remember that?
Yep.
I just
That was a
remember
good
a young
show.
Alanis Morissette on that show.
There you go.
Alanis Morissette got her start on that show.
Yeah, he's doing that to you on purpose. Randy looked around like, what?
She played Alanis.
Isn't it ironic?
Oh, don't you think?
Oh, full circle.
What's this?
Well, I'm. What is
Torture
that-
by
is that
metal,
guy-
huh?
Is that air guitar? Or is
As
he
he's got
pleasuring
porn
himself?
going on in
What's
the
going-
bottom right. I can always spot the porn on a TV screen.
There you go. We're going to do this entire movie through monitors. We don't have a single location in this entire film.
What I
Oh,
loved was
no.
that was all ADR. The one guy who's facing you can't see.
What is he watching?
I guarantee you it's because they shot it in Bulgaria, Romanian. He's a Bulgarian or Romanian actor, can't speak with an American accent, and so they've looped him. We used to do it all the time.
What's with the bottom right monitor? What is going on?
They just put it on repeat.
Pornography.
Awesome.
What was even better
Is
was
that,
there was.
is that what pornography is?
You'll know it when you see it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty tame pornography. Just
Yeah.
not that I would know.
What I loved was earlier there was a shot where it was just black. They forgot to put in
Did they?
the video.
Well, you mean you don't think
Like
these,
that.
you don't think these are live screens?
Oh
Come on.
no, popped.
Oh, why is he digging in?
Well, that's completely real. Everything there.
I love this super high tech
Yeah.
Soundboard.
console he has.
In the future, everything is analog.
Disneyland has changed.
Not that much, really.
Oh,
Spaceship.
Now all I want to do is watch that one Guy Pearce.
Lockout?
Oh, it was so
Time
good.
machine.
Yes. Time machine.
The Count of Monte Cristo.
uh-oh.
Earth just spat.
Is that? Oh,
There
is
he
that-
is.
Is that them in the rocket?
Nope.
Yeah, I guess space travel has become very mundane.
It's kind of boring, actually. Look, there's another star.
Let's see. Thanks for the update.
The real question is, would you spend the time and money to put a space station in orbit and then make it a prison? Like, there's a lot more efficient ways to deal with prisoners than putting them into outer space. We really are going to have nothing but monitors.
We
in this
just need
movie.
it. We just got to put them on a giant barge in the ocean. That's
There
it,
you
right?
go.
Yeah.
Now, is this going to be a Scott Adkins drama or a Scott Adkins fight movie?
Oh, I
'Cause
get what you're
remember,
saying. Yeah.
we watched that one movie
Wait,
that was.
there's a Scott Adkins drama.
Well, no, it's just he didn't do any martial arts or action. He was
Yeah.
just a guy in the movie. I
There
think he
was
played a
some
scientist.
action in it.
He
It was-
punched a guy like that was
Yeah.
it. But he,
oh wait, so this space station is actually beyond the orbit of the moon?
oh,
Obviously, physics is not important in this dojo. The relative laws
Well,
of time and space do not apply.
They launched it, but they never actually got it to get in orbit of anything. It's just floating away slowly, and so they just keep catching up to it.
It's like Space 1999. Eventually, it'll just.
yeah. So hope your sentence isn't that long because after a while,
Soon
it's
the
gonna take
colony on
longer.
Mars is going to wave at it as it goes by.
Oh, so she's
Shut
the
the
doctor.
fuck up.
So why is Scott Adkins wearing a warm-up suit while everyone else is in space clothes? Did he just bring his own stuff from home? Did he come straight from the gym to space?
Well, he's the physical training officer, so you gotta.
He's not a guarder. He's there to do their gym. He's their PE teacher
There you
for
go.
all the inmates.
Yeah, because that guy in front of the porno needs to work out.
Yeah.
Shut
Oh,
up,
wow.
doctor.
I think the whole movie's going to be them 74 minutes
Words
of
of
them
them
flying
getting to
to
this.
the-
It's like
and they're gonna drop off their carload and then leave, and that's it. It's like that's the movie.
It's like 2001:
Oh,
A Space
oh,
Odyssey.
incoming. Oh, okay.
Now I get it.
And the sequel, Outgoing.
74 minutes of them flying back to Earth.
Does that make you horny?
I love how he power slid into the stop there. That's pretty cool.
Omaha drifting.
Because those robots are going to take our jobs.
To be fair, she's in a tracksuit as well. So it's
okay.
it's only the pilot that's in his like Top Gun wannabe suit.
Even he was sitting there. He's like, I didn't do anything. Can't read.
Oh, he's one of these guys that doesn't like being in outer space. So of course he works in outer space.
Because that's drama.
I don't like heights. I don't like close spaces.
He's going to have to overcome these to defeat.
Yeah.
I get dizzy when it's not real oxygen. Why did you choose space travel?
Yeah.
Not real oxygen.
Well,
Is
they
there
were
fake
hiring?
oxygen?
Well, not from the.
You know what? The fact that we were sending our prisoners to outer space totally legitimizes that there might be fake oxygen.
Fake oxygen.
I like to call it FO2.
Yeah, I didn't quite want to call you out on that one.
Oh, I'm not afraid.
Faux 2 and Faux 2 Light. Pepsi's making oxygen now.
There's less calories.
Yeah.
It's like in Spaceballs where he's snorting Perrier.
Careful, lady. He watches pornography.
Wait, was his zipper down? What was the?
I can tell by his hair.
You can tell because he keeps a very cluttered workspace. He's not an efficient astronaut.
I love how they just have the medical boxes in the back right just piled up. Like, oh, medicine. So when this turns into a video game, that's all the life.
Oh. And why don't you take your backpack off? And stay a while.
Oh yeah, so that's smart. Let's take a bunch of like the world's most dangerous criminals, put them on a space station with,
With Porny McGee?
Porny McGee as the guy in charge, and no one else.
He's been starving them, poking them with sticks, singing off.
His parents named him Pornicious. He just goes by Porny.
Well, here's the thing: is he keeps talking about their interrogation. So, are they prisoners or are they just suspects?
They're black site. It's a black site.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Literally, it's black and black.
There you go.
The Wolfpack, like from
Oh.
wrestling,
No,
they've got
the Wolfpack was the people who blew up the Big Ben.
right.
thing.
But is Kevin Nash up there? What?
I was thinking more like the guys from The Hangover. So it's like,
There's that. Well, it would explain what happened to Scott Hall. There are some wrestling fans out there dying laughing right now.
I'm sure they are.
alas, I'm gonna have to take your word for that.
Could they get her tighter pants?
please. That's foreshadowing.
And then he just drops it in the grate. Oops.
Don't find yourself in this portion without the key card, or else the bad guys come get you.
First rule of prison space station is no one talks about prison space station.
I do love this. It's like, all right, we're going to send a doctor to all these men in space and put her in the tightest clothes. Couldn't even give her a white coat.
Nope.
So have we figured out what Scott Adkins' job is yet? He just,
Being awesome.
well, I think that's more. Of
Oh,
a
you mean his
lifestyle.
character?
Oh, he's a space barber. Look at that beard.
Captain
Space
Tough Guy.
stylist.
It's just, yes, exactly.
I'm here to give
He's
all
here
the
to tell the
prisoners
doctor to shut
makeovers.
What's that old state sketch? That's how you know there's aliens, because you can't grow beards in space. And then it was the bearded men of Space Station 11.
Oh, I don't know that, but it's great.
I think wow, yeah, I remember that title, but I don't remember what happened. Sketch.
Yeah, because that's the whole joke. It's just the bearded men of Space Station 11.
I think Scott Adkins is the morale officer, and he's very upset. He looks around and he's like,
he's the head of HR. Just
yeah,
coming up.
yeah. He's checking on work conditions. He's OSHA. He's
Idris-
OSHA for outer
Did you
space.
see Idris was in there?
Do they have Idris Elba in space?
They
I
had
don't know.
somebody named Idris.
Well, he is in everything. So.
That is true.
Well, they have all this technology, and he has to carry the boxes.
Those boxes don't have a goddamn thing in them. That they look
And
like
they're-
they weigh about 2 cents. How many shots of this woman's ass can we have? Never
And they're
enough.
cardboard boxes.
Yeah,
I know. They're filled with nothing.
and they've got like the Costco metal rack, and then the old like file
Filing
cabinet thing that's just.
Wait,
Coffee,
Yeah, there's
beans.
nothing in the. You're right.
Oh yeah, let's have beans in outer space. That won't cause any problems.
I hope you got a good filtration system.
I need some. We're gonna need some of that extra faux oxygen.
Faux
Faux
two.
two.
They can't even give him a dolly. Like,
It's an intergalactic fart joke.
the best kind.
That fart joke was out of this world.
I'm sorry, real women are nowhere as interesting as porn. I'm gonna go back to my monitors.
Wait, did they just? They're crossing the line, you stupid mother.
Yes, we have an editor. We have an editor.
Jesus.
I don't think this movie gives a fuck, Randy. I don't-
I'm sure you're right.
Wait, her bag had a
What?
bag?
What the hell?
She had to have her
It's-
medical.
It's like one of those
badge
Russian
covered.
doll things. You just keep opening up and opening up, and she has a tiny little bag filled with
with smaller
must be a-
pants.
There must be a future reason for that.
oh,
Oh my god, it's Idris Elba.
I am
Let
here
me
to
just
torture
sprint
you in a different
fast
way.
real quick.
This is where it would be weird to me that they only have one guy there watching them. Like,
what?
What?
Oh yeah. One.
What makes him so special to be able to hold like that guy at bay?
Yeah.
Look at that hair. Can you do that?
I can't. I really can't.
Yeah. So let's not talk about who's special and who's not.
They can't attack him. Every time they go to get him, they just stare at his hair. They stop in
And-
place.
And Mike, look at his eyes and the smile. You know he's got a secret. Come on.
Oh, that's not fair. They bring beans and then he says you can't fart. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
He said if you even fart in this room, I will do stuff to you.
That's why it's no longer in orbit. It just people just kept farting in the space station.
It slowed down.
Yeah.
And then leave her alone in there.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Don't worry, he's watching.
His hands tucked behind his back. The guy who tortures you every day just outside the door. Oh, and in his face. How about it, Destin? That would stop me.
Oh, they're trying to now explain this
okay,
away.
So
which
there you go.
At least they know it's a problem. It still doesn't solve it for me. Man, he likes sitting just everywhere.
Yeah. You were just on a 74-minute flight. I don't know how much longer they were in space before that. I'm going to have to use my kung fu.
Is that pretzel sticks? Are there space pretzel sticks he's eating?
Well, they torture me every day with gas, and so
You know who that guy reminds me of? The Wolfpack guy is oh god, I'm going to forget the actor's name, but the guy, he's in the Marvel movies. He plays you know who I'm talking about.
You got to give us a little more.
He was in Winter Soldier.
are you
Bucky
talking
Barnes?
about the Winter Soldier?
No, not Bucky, but the Russian guy. Shit.
Russian guy.
That was
I'll think-
that was Bucky. Like,
no,
Are you
no,
talking
no.
about Civil War?
No.
Because he looks like Daniel Brewer. A
you're
little
not
bit.
talking about
That's
Frank.
what I'm thinking of.
Okay, that was
Oh,
in Civil War.
Civil War.
Was that Civil War?
Yeah, he's the villain. Yeah, he does look like
I was like
Daniel
Frank
Brewer.
Grillo. No.
Yeah, Daniel
Chris
Brewer,
Pratt?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who he looks like.
Did you say Chris Pratt?
Yes, he looks that guy looks like Chris Pratt.
That's Chris Pratt after a bender and a half.
Chris Pratt finally gave up.
Dude, Chris Pratt gave up 5 years ago.
I suddenly realized that Anna was
Damn.
the light of my life.
There's a reason Anna Faris said, I'm out.
not to mention psychological torture. This prisoner, RJ, is on the verge of a mental collapse.
Oh, he's on the verge of a mental collapse. Not the physical collapse from all the torture they've been doing to him.
Because that's what I care about. Where's the bathroom?
Talk privately. You know what you're doing.
And there's, I bet you in their cell they've got little things that pull out.
Is it like a drain? It's just at the bottom of the room? Like what?
They pee into a tube.
And she forgot her key card because she stormed out.
This is when they practice their band music on the space station.
Have we seen any of the other prisoners yet?
No, I don't
we
think
saw
so.
the screens with their cells.
Oh, okay, but we haven't actually like seen them as people.
You can't see
No.
prisoners as people.
That's
You
true.
can't do your job if you do.
Obviously not in space jail.
More of these medical boxes. Jesus, they're just everywhere.
Told you.
If you collect them, you get an extra life after a certain amount. So
This place functioning. You already made up your mind before you came up here. That's why you brought in Dr. Sven. Do you think I've spent 5 fucking years up here just to shut down for some political agenda?
It'd be great if all of a sudden he had a meltdown like, I've been up here 5 years? Oh my god!
I never thought about it.
I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think that Scott Adkins is like he's like the head of the prison reform, whatever. He's there to invest. He is OSHA.
He's part of the ACLU,
Yeah.
There you go.
the militant part of the ACLU.
What is she doing?
Bad idea. Bad idea.
Oh.
Oh, it's-
What record?
okay. So she's undercover as doing something.
He has original copies of the White Album.
Shit, I'd go into space for that.
Yeah.
Now we know what would send Randy to space prison. There's always something for
We're
everybody.
going to have a new game. What will Randy go to space prison for? Uh-oh.
Rah!
She really struggled there.
You know, one little knee up and he'd be out. She obviously failed her self-defense course.
I seriously didn't see anything going wrong. Like,
Ah!
Oh, a junk joke.
Oh yeah.
Because you know that guy doesn't get laid because he wears glasses.
Yeah.
them's
Buttons
the
his
rules.
shirts on the way up.
Oh.
What a dork.
Now she's fighting.
She's not very well.
He's holding it with one arm. What the hell?
She's letting.
Oh,
all the-
here's some other prisoners. There's Bubba.
Did he just give her to him? Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, when did they? When?
Oh,
They've been there.
oh,
I'm sorry. After
They
5
lock
years
her
in
in?
space, I would know who you are, Jason.
Yeah.
Wolfpack
Like,
forever.
When they
I
told me not
guess.
to trust anyone, I should have listened. Oh man.
Didn't they say a thing that they didn't see anybody else while they were there, but yet he knows his buddy's there? Or
Well, I think everybody who's
Yeah.
up there is all part of that gang that blew up the Big Ben.
oh, okay.
So they're all like one gang's up
They
there.
made one space prison for that one crime. They're
It was
like,
really
who
important.
blew up Big Ben? I don't know, but I know we need to make a space prison for him.
We need $40 billion.
He just sounded an alarm. Aren't they the only other 3 people there? Like, what the? Why was he? The last thing you should do is alert the prisoners that they know that they're out. Like, it's their only advantage right now.
Yeah, who are you? What? We need the TAC team to come in.
The TAC team will be here in 72 hours. From Earth.
Oh my! Look at. Is that supposed to be a gun?
No, I think that was a. It looked like a taser.
Yeah. Action movie in 2 small rooms.
Everything's got to be in a cardboard box somewhere.
It'll be marked with its name.
Oh, they've got no ammunition.
We've got sticks.
Yep.
Thus, we got to whip out my kung fu.
Exactly. That's all Scott Adkins needs is a stick.
So we're just going to open up the door and start shooting, right?
Because we know that everyone beyond this point is a prisoner.
Yeah,
so we
they're
could just
open the door.
Well,
and
they
start
do have
shooting.
the
Don't
the
even-
doctor, right? Oh, damn!
Are they gonna? Is this when you're a jet all the way?
From your first cigarette to your last dying day.
Just shoot them.
They don't have any ammunition. They're bluffing.
Wow. I don't speak Spanish. What does that mean?
Exchange for our interrogator. And we also guarantee no prizes.
Oh.
Well, except for what you're going to do to the interrogator. It seems like quite a reprisal. Oh, zappy zap!
Oh.
Oh, is it just going to pull it out? Oh,
Oh.
that was cool. Him pulling it from him with the cable. Get him,
Oh,
Scott.
go Scott.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh, Bridges. Wow, you're useful.
They're
I
eyeing
think
each other
the big
like.
guy would be a big advantage to the bad guys.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
But I think this is going to be one of them movies that blurs the line between good and bad.
Yeah.
Good guys, the bad guys.
Really? That line is a very different spot for you than it is for me.
Let us in. Let us in.
Yes, there's
They're
only
there.
6 rooms in this entire facility.
We're on a damn space station. Where are they going to go?
We lost them. Shit. Okay.
I don't remember my name. Who's Polat? Who's Doku?
Okay. First rule, name tags. Name tags for everyone.
Yeah, okay, say name and point, please.
Guys, we can only solve our problem if we work together. All this fighting helps
All
no
this
one.
is just a big team building exercise for the space station.
Now we're gonna have an HR intervention because there's clearly a dispute between. Let's all sit down and try to resolve this.
We couldn't have possibly seen this happening.
I mean, what exactly do these prisoners hope to do? It's not like they can go over the wall.
Well, they are now locked on the side with the shuttle, so I guess they can go home. And the guy said that it's completely automated. He
Yeah.
hasn't had to do anything for like a year.
Oh, that
But
was
it
some good
even-
foreshadowing.
What's weird
There
is
you
they
go.
didn't even say they wanted to go.
Yeah.
Like they just wanted the interrogator.
The real question is, these guys have been in prison for who knows how long. Who does his hair? Look at that
That's
hair.
true.
That's not that guy, but the
Well,
guy
no.
in the guy. That's impressive.
All
right
of
there.
them though. Their beards are somewhat trimmed and nice.
Look at that. You'll pay $200 for a haircut like that.
Couple $100 rubles for a new haircut.
I wonder what it costs in prison, if you know what I'm saying.
Couple $100 probably. It's the same in there as it is here. I'm just saying.
Well, the guy that was guarding him was also a prison barber. So he's got a lot of skills.
Okay, so you are game over, man, and
Gary.
Ogden.
Again, but as I like to know him, Chad.
Because she's a big dummy.
His mental deterioration stood out.
Well, yeah.
The doctor is just upset because every guy on the space station has better hair than she does.
It's true. Not
Plus,
everybody.
her cutting off her
One
circulation.
guy has no hair. There's a bald guy.
You make it sound like no
Yeah,
hair
but
is
he
not a
looks good,
thing.
Mike.
Tell you something.
Pull him
Talk
out.
about blurring the line between good and bad here. Okay,
Is it
Mike.
better hair to have no hair?
In some cases,
When you got
yes.
that guy's face, you did. I mean, that guy can pull it off. He's the male version of Emmy Rossum right there.
What are we looking at? Oh, they didn't know they're in space.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
All of a sudden, this movie went from disastrous to just merely mediocre.
It's crazy how that happens sometimes.
There was no plan because
Yeah.
How that Earth and Moon look
Well,
really,
let's just
really
go back
close.
to our show.
they do. It's just like, in the future, the moon's like just a mile away.
Yeah.
That's that forced perspective they have going there.
He's the brains in this organization.
I think I like Daniel Bruhl there. I think
Yeah.
he's a. You know he's a bad guy because he's got a scar on his face.
A fake, like a makeup scar.
Yeah. I'm going to say that all those monitors are practical monitors and not CGI burn-ins.
Really?
Yeah, because doing all that where it's out of focus and everything, all that,
Yeah.
they ain't got the money for that shit. They just put them up practical. Although when people are on it, that's probably burned in.
Yeah.
And the pornography, that
That's
was probably a
just
live
seared in
feed
my
from the
mind.
producer's
That-
office.
That came with the monitors. That's what they only play that. They had to burn in all the other stuff.
I'm sorry. I thought I willed that porn into life myself.
And of course, nothing duct tape solves everything.
Yep, absolutely.
Wait, so these guys found weapons way faster
Yep.
than the others did.
Well, they were in the wrong room. That's the thing. They were in the beans and bread room. They should have been in the weapons room.
No one cares. No one cares about this backstory. Let's just get to kicking some ass.
Seriously?
Shut the fuck up.
It's
man.
like prisoners have escaped. We've got to track them down. Let's go.
Scott, you can take each one-on-one, right?
Yeah. So we get into a real narrow hallway.
And what's with all the lights going on?
Ooh, we should challenge them to a kumite in space.
Space Kumite.
Oh my God, that's the next greatest movie ever. Jason, I'm serious. If a movie came out that was entitled Space Kumite, you wouldn't even need a trailer.
No.
You would be at it.
Yeah, that would be a pre-order through iTunes right away. Who's
no,
in
that's
it?
a,
I don't
that's
care.
a theatrical release.
There you go. Especially if it was like a period drama about like the Civil War or something, but it just happened to
Yeah.
be called Space Kumite.
Wow. Huh. Takes place on the moors of Ireland.
It's about the first ever matchsticks factory.
Oh my God.
Communication. Abort.
Abort.
The abort
Oh, my
switch.
God.
Oh, I love it.
Those are the worst.
At least it was practical. That's the thing. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's true.
Where is the light coming from? And why is it doing what it's doing? Why is it?
When we found out who we had, that's why I was really not looking stupid.
This backstory's going on way too long.
Because this
Seriously.
is all they got. They got 3 rooms and a bunch of
How do we-
cardboard boxes, man. This is
It is true. It seems like we have about maybe 5 sets
yeah.
and a lot of enthusiasm.
And that's the magic formula for filmmaking.
And a giant abort switch.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, ah.
Do you do it to the balls?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? What? He planned that out well.
Yeah.
Did he not think anybody would be in that room?
I don't know.
He just had to get back to his pornography, man.
That's when you know it's an addiction.
I had it saved at the perfect point.
You're willing to risk your life with space prisoners. It probably means you have a problem.
I haven't touched myself in nearly 53 space minutes. You know what that's like?
Space.
It's like an hour and a half in Earth.
53.
I really like that taser.
How long before somebody gets sucked out into space? do you
I don't
imagine?
know.
Soon.
I don't know if it's that kind of movie.
Oh, come! It's totally.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
I don't
space
know.
movie, but
All the cliches need to happen. They have to do, what is it? Someone gets sucked out into space. Someone has to do the obligatory spacewalk.
Someone will get into the shuttle and try to escape with it, and the shuttle will blow up.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
What about the pincher move where there's like weird things that like slam together for no reason? What about that one?
Well, there
well,
you
when
go.
somebody gets sucked down
They
into
have to
space, it's
walk
not going to be
through.
because of a door. They're gonna have to shut off a section.
Yeah.
because something has lost the
Yeah.
air.
Yeah. They're,
Oh, and
getting
there's going to be that
blown out.
escape pod that no one knew about.
Yep.
Yeah, airlock depressurizing. Yeah.
Space madness.
He's got space dementia. Best line from Armageddon. He's got what? Space dementia? Is that okay? All right.
Guess that's a thing.
That's a thing now.
Yeah.
I feel like this guy's saying he's got a pretty mouth. Oh,
Why did he eat? Why did he lick it?
It's
for
pleasure and pain. That's what it is. That's what it's all about.
It was all not pleasure for me.
I know, but you weren't the one getting your finger sucked.
Oh,
Yeah, because we watched it, so that's pain for us. But wouldn't you think they would
Wow.
throw him in one of those cells and like start torturing him with all the buttons and stuff?
I don't know, but I love that this one
That'll
guy's
come.
got a hurt arm, and so he has a string as his sling.
Yeah.
It's a string sling.
available from Ronco.
Wow, you got deep voice
Oh,
going
yeah.
for you, but where's that pin?
You know, if they rub beards together, they're going to light a fire on that space station. That's not good.
Oh, our beards are cut together. Oh, God.
Here's the
Can't
prisoner with a conscience. He doesn't like that they're beating up the guy.
Forget the brick. I spent years winning the Russians' trust. Let them recruit me, sponsor me for flight squad.
Wait, you're a pilot? There's a ship.
Oh boy.
I didn't catch any of that. but
Yeah,
that's okay.
that accent is something else.
So this is the Oscar clip, huh?
Slowly push in.
Oh, 80 slow clap. Oh,
Oh, damn. So close.
You think this is the audition piece, right?
Oh, for sure.
because if he can't pull off this monologue, we can't get him.
And then a shark comes out of the hole from underneath and eats him. Right?
Oh, I know what they're going to do. Yeah, they're going to send it. They're going to fly the prison into. That's going to be their next terrorist attack.
Oh.
Fly in the prison into, I don't know,
Into
an
something.
Eiffel Tower. I don't know what could
Into Epcot.
just don't know what obligatory. Like I don't know what blowing up Big Ben means.
Not only that, like when you start going towards Earth, it's a pretty big thing. How do you figure out where you're going?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's rocket science.
Oh!
Did you guys know the Earth is spinning? How do we-
It is not. I'm standing right here and I ain't moving at all.
Yeah, it was funny
Well,
because
you
we were
gotta hit,
aiming for the
though.
Pentagon, but we ended up hitting the Cowboy Stadium.
Well, we're gonna hit water statistically. You know,
Wait, did they just take all the pads? Did he make like an Iron Man pad suit?
That would be awesome.
Go ahead and punch me. It doesn't hurt.
I'll make sure you stay hydrated in space.
Love that Aquafina in space.
She's got space dehydration.
Where did they get trapped that they have water bottles?
They're in the bread and beans room. It has all the stuff in there.
That could probably be used as a weapon.
A space shank.
Yeah, but you need to put.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is he gonna
brother.
cut his own hand all up?
I was about to say, don't you need to put like cloth around the?
Not when
Well,
you're
he's
Scott
wearing a
Atkins.
glove.
Not when you're Scott Atkins.
Why doesn't he just clip it into the wrench? Then he's got some reach and a blade.
There you go.
Jamie.
Wrench Blade. That's his
For
new
kids.
movie. Scott Atkins is Wrench Blade.
Wrench blade.
Detective Wrench Blade.
A family-friendly comedy. Wrench blade.
Are these two bonding now? Is there gonna be sex?
Not between these two. It's
Yeah.
if there's sex, Scott Atkins gonna have it with Argan.
Oh.
It's a forbidden love.
No one will hear us in space.
In space,
Brokeback Station
in space, no one can hear you scream.
or moan.
Oh, God. Oh, you complete me, Argon.
Hey, doctor, you've got space gonorrhea now.
Space herpes.
Space herpes. It's like regular herpes, but space herpes. You just add space in front of whatever.
See, I'm always the pun guy. I like to make them combined words, so I get spaceless.
There you go. What is the... and now they're in shank making class.
I don't count Kingsley.
No.
What? Did they just say Scott Adkins is an analyst?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he's a CIA analyst. I think is what
He's an analyst like Jack Ryan is an analyst. Former Marine.
Because you know what real CIA analysts look like? That guy in the glasses who doesn't get laid back on Earth. That's what CIA analysts really look like.
They don't look like John Krasinski with abs.
No. They look like Jonah Hill.
And not like now Jonah Hill. Like
No, like Wolf of
Like
Wall Street
Moneyball
Jonah Hill.
Hill.
You know what? You are seriously insulting our CIA analyst demographic for this podcast. Because you know they listen to everything.
They're laughing. They love it. They just got mentioned.
They got a sense of humor. You know I'm joking.
They're around the bug that's in my house going, hey, they called us. But don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Don't worry, we've injected poison into the garlic sauce of the Papa John's that they ordered from. See, he's rapping his. Like, you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he ain't Scott Atkins. I tell you, Scott Atkins is like
Scott Atkins is going to slice his own
He's like-
wrist and stick it in. It's going to be like a Wolverine blade.
he's like CIA analyst / the $6 million man.
Yeah, The pain makes him stronger. Is what happens. He's like a Sith Lord.
Wait, that space station looked way bigger
Yeah.
than the one they're actually in.
Well, it's mostly just
Well, most of that
ballast.
is that torque and lift, Mike.
Oh, that space ballast you need?
Space ballast.
Ooh, a missile. You were right.
Ooh, I
They're
hadn't
gonna
thought of that.
they're gonna send it right down to.
Yeah.
It won't be like the Eiffel Tower and like that. It's gonna be like the Wrigley Field or something. It'll be like Cooperstown, like the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Take that, Cleveland.
Yeah, the CIA analysts in Cleveland are pissed.
They hit the airbag factory in Hoboken.
Even the CIA doesn't give a shit about Cleveland. Come on.
Oh my God, they're gonna hit Cleveland.
Lunch anybody?
What do we do?
Yeah.
Something?
I mean,
Yeah. We should probably let them know.
Does anybody know anybody in Cleveland? Nobody knows anyone in Cleveland.
They got Phil, the one CIA analyst in Cleveland.
Cleveland is like one of those cities. They used to make movies about it in the 70s and 80s. It's a tiny kind of town you grow up in, and you just can't wait to get the fuck out. I grew up in a town like that. Not Cleveland, though. I mean, even I won't claim that.
Cleveland, the Delaware of Ohio.
Jamie.
Cleveland is more like the
Oh,
Hoboken.
I
of New
thought they were
Jersey.
gonna.
Yeah.
I was like, they're gonna rape him.
What
Back
are
up.
they gonna do?
They're gonna convince him to help them crash the station.
I think they should put some science fiction thing in his head where they just extract his knowledge of how to pilot the ship.
With a big analog abort switch.
Yeah.
Extraction.
Yeah, a big button that says,
It's a slide.
and a little analog slider that says
even-
when his knowledge is full.
We've reached
Complete.
max knowledge.
It's even better. It's not even an extraction button. It's a knowledge getter.
It's a space knowledge getter.
It's like watching an old episode of Star Trek where Mr. Spock is holding on to a futuristic slide rule. Man, that's the story of my life. Don't have time for a fucking plan.
See, not planning is how I forget things when I go to Target.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all got to be about the United States, right?
Yeah, didn't they
Didn't
blow
they
up
blow
Big Ben?
Yeah. Yeah, why is
I
it
don't
why is
know.
it on the American? Well, it's the International Space Station, I guess. So
Man, she's got some, really tight pants, Randy. You're right.
well, I'm not the one who pointed it out. Don't be calling me out.
Oh, well, you mentioned. I'm sorry. Who called it out? Who pointed it
I
out?
called it out, I think.
Who do you think called it out?
I just jumped on the bandwagon.
I
He
give
got
you
some
two
really tight
guesses.
pants, Mike. He was right.
We're gonna give you 3 guesses, Jamie, and guess what? One of them's not you.
Yeah, that was sorry, Randy. That was dumb on my part. I should have.
I should have known who the pervert was.
Wah, wah.
I will say that as interesting as it is from the back, it's kind of an unfortunate wardrobe choice from the front. Just
That's
and,
what I
I,
was just
and I'll
noticing. I
leave
was
it
like,
there.
God,
I'll just leave that there.
And I'll pick it up from there. Thank you, Ray. Passing the baton. I appreciate that. Dun, 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 dun,
They're gonna
dun,
toss them out an airlock or something. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what I
like
would
the
do.
digit of a foot on a desert animal. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, didn't they just come from this room?
There's like 4
No.
rooms.
That was a very dramatic return to a room we were already in.
Why did we have to take him to another room to torture him?
Because that was the torture room, Mike. This is the planning room.
Oh, that's why they call it a tugboat. Okay, that makes sense. Because he's called him a tugboat captain.
Because the tugboat doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, but that's they can use the shuttle to pull the station into Wisconsin.
I don't-
Man, it's like they thought about it a little bit before they wrote it.
But I feel like wouldn't it be better in this instance when you're to push it than to pull it?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know space physics.
I thought you had a degree from Space Physics
College?
University.
I have my space degree from
That's
Space College.
Wait, isn't that what
where I
UCLA
majored in
stood for?
space stuff.
His degree's from Cleveland State College. It's, you know.
Cleveland State Space College.
Yeah.
So, how's that plan coming?
Oh wait,
She picked up a little foamy from the floor.
under
Like,
this under this piece of foam is 8 machine guns. Let's use those.
If only we'd had these before.
Yeah. You know, that's probably why there's only 4 rooms in a giant space station, because the rest are filled with flashing lights.
And the rest are all power generators for these random lights that are going.
Hiya! Hiya!
Yay! Knife wrench. Oh, one down. Shit.
Oh, the little foamy thing is her shield.
Get him, Scott. Oh! You didn't have
Oh.
to use. He hasn't used the blade once yet.
He's a human blade.
He's saving it.
Oh,
Oh wait, never
Oh.
mind. Spoke too soon.
There it is.
oh.
That's the hard. That's not how you give the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, to his point, their plan is to crash said space station.
Yeah.
They're still
Slow
all the
moving
way
death.
to the moon. It takes 3 days to get to the moon from Earth.
When you're actually trying
Yeah.
to, like,
So-
anything that's designed to do that. Wait, when did that guy get there?
Yeah, I was about to say, is this a new character? Did they
He was one of the people guarding, I think.
did they forget to open his cell? They're like, oh, what about Ludwig? Come
What
on,
about
oh,
if you're the one guy?
we forgot about
They're like,
Ludwig.
Hey, what about Jerry? Should we let? No, don't let
Fuck
Jerry
Jerry.
out. Oh, he's so annoying.
some guy.
How's it going, everybody?
I haven't had my torching yet this morning. Is something wrong? Hello. Oh, fuck! Turn the gas on or something. I don't know.
You know, guys, being tortured for 5 years wasn't half bad. It was all bad. Yeah.
Can we shut off the audio in his cell, please?
It won't work. It doesn't work. We lost that part.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Which room were they in?
They're in the power room now. See, it says power room. We haven't been in the power room
knocks
before.
him down. Oh,
Oh, now this is the shuttle, though, right?
yeah. But this is the
This
back-
button says return to Earth.
and abort.
These sets look nothing like the real space shuttle or the real International Space Station. Just throwing that out there.
Well,
I don't think they're supposed to be.
Oh, well, look at that. He knows what he's doing.
just
Okay, if I put this over here, it reverses power. And
They're reversing the polarity.
That's
that
right.
always works.
Yeah. Jodie Whittaker shows up.
power room.
Yeah, I became a pilot, but my degree is in electrical engineering. So
This guy's been typing along. What is he writing a novel here? What?
Well, he'd be faster.
It took him that long to write that.
well, he tried to put in the
Wait,
password
Right? No.
time.
It said yes or no.
The prison space station is an MS DOS. What the fuck?
Look,
Communication.
open, close. I mean, that's so ridiculous.
Still mad at you.
What?
Look at that set. It's the monitors and black. They shot that on the same set as that damn bridge of
Yeah.
the space
They
station.
just
and
turned all the-
turned all the lights off.
Brought in a fake wall.
Dun, 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 dun.
He's a little too excited.
Seriously.
This is where the shuttle's going to blow up.
Now
or something.
this is pod racing.
I had a stand-up bit years ago where and it's not going to be funny, so I'll just like.
Great. Well, then by all means, say it.
Yeah, exactly. But like the premise of it was like, what with the Death Star in Star Wars? Is there just like one guy inside driving it, and like, yeah, exactly. Like the audience reaction was always like, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Wait.
But I was like, that's funny to me, I guess.
Did they pull this guy from a cocktail party or something? The boss had to come in. He got his like he was like making out with somebody at the office Christmas party or something. He's got his tie undone. He's
Are they making out in the back there?
Oh,
They're
wow.
definitely
it's
doing
been a long
something.
time. Jason, don't judge. Look, there's the guy. Oh,
Love is love. Wait.
wait, is that a tie or is he just like some Ralph
It was
Furley
a scarf,
kind of guy?
but why is it the switch to cut off the power room when the communication was there?
Don't question.
No
it.
smoking in here.
There we
Oh.
go. Oh, wait, are they doing
Fire
this
After
remotely?
Effects.
Well, he's doing that.
Is he?
I don't know, but someone keeps shaking the camera.
Yeah, they're not moving.
What? What was that? I told you we shouldn't have had those beans.
I think somebody put the camera on bungee cords. Right.
Oh my God! If somebody doesn't do something, they'll crash here in a month. She made her Iron Man suit.
She really did.
Wait, I love it. They've been doing nothing. She's just been making that suit in the background.
He's like, look, we've got 4 days. Calm down. Like, let's step back and make a plan.
I love. Is she making it out of more of Scott Adkins' clothes because he keeps losing clothes and she keeps gaining armor? So by the end, she's going to be wearing his skin.
Now there's a movie I'd pay to see.
I'm sorry. I always go into development mode. I
Scott
apologize.
Adkins.
Oh, Mikey. No. Don't laugh at that, Randy.
Oh,
You encouraged
it took
him.
me a second, and then I just.
Oh, Michael.
Oh. Now I don't feel bad for laughing at that stupid Death Star joke.
I know, right? God damn.
Does nobody lock a door? I mean. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
See, this is the way all modern movies do these fight scenes. Everything's edited so fast you can't really tell what's going on.
Yeah.
And when you get somebody to be serious for 2 seconds, when you get somebody like Scott Adkins who can do the martial arts, just put the camera on him, let him do his shit.
Yeah.
You don't have to do all this fancy.
but he's an analyst.
Well, okay, fair enough.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Yeah.
that was the interrogator who just got stabbed.
Yeah,
a
that
lot.
was,
Yeah.
that was the. Juicy break.
Oh, no.
Oh!
Not so
He doesn't
invincible
know what
after
it's like
all.
to feel pain.
I love how his counter to that was just wave the knife around.
Oh
I hope
God.
they go kill the pilot and then press the stop button.
They
Those
landed
guys-
on milk.
Milk, empty cartons of milk because there's nothing in those cartons.
I feel like they should have like cut a little bit later into that. Like they were like action, and then they jumped up.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
You see him
you're
just yank
probably
his
not
pants up?
wrong.
Here we go. This is going to be the real Kung Fu scene.
It's on.
There's a lot of movie left for where they're at.
Scott Adkins is looking a lot like a sort of young, thinner Ben Affleck right there,
A little bit.
Yeah.
with the beard and the hairdo.
He would crush Ben Affleck.
Oh, like a.
Not at directing.
Okay, you got it. You got me there.
Have you ever seen Scott Adkins direct? I don't know that he has.
That's a good point.
Ow! Haha, got you.
Okay, time out. Time
Whoa,
out.
whoa, we're going for legs?
Hey, no, I
Go.
thought we were just okay.
Now he's in serious. Wait, dude. Okay, you don't have to
Sweep
do
the
what I
leg,
do.
man. Sweep the leg.
I can guess by his face and the scars that are there, he's probably not the best knife fighter. I mean, I'm glad. Like, he's clearly good enough where he's survived. But
Oh,
are they gonna look at each other every time one of them
lick
cuts
it,
the
lick
other?
it.
Oh, he likes it.
Oh,
It's on.
Oh, ow!
Oh, he
damn.
Why didn't you just stab
I was
him in
about
the
to say.
The thing
No,
is,
well, now he's making it last.
yeah,
Now he's
I was gonna
mad.
say if the plan is ultimately just to kill him, like there was your opportunity,
Yeah.
like
But
a
now-
knife in the back.
But
there,
now,
he's
now
dead.
he just wants to hurt him.
Wow.
Oh,
Twist it now. Twist it.
yeah.
Oh, no twist.
and it feel like that guy still has enough in him to be like, oh, you're gonna stand there, stab, back at you,
How is this guy still alive?
Yeah.
because she's a doctor.
Sure. I wish my doctor looked like that.
No, you don't understand. In space, you die slower.
That's true.
It's scientific. It's science.
Science. Okay.
Because everyone's, because space bleeding is very different.
Because 53
Don't worry.
space minutes is an hour and a half on Earth.
See, now you're
Science.
getting it. You're catching on.
You know,
And next week's guest, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I didn't know this would be so educational.
All Scott Adkins movies are.
Fair enough.
If we ever get Neil deGrasse Tyson, we're gonna have to watch a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
I would just have him watch a western.
That
Just
or,
because.
or
That
just
would-
the most
yeah.
brutally violent horror film we've ever watched.
Wait, isn't this guy? Did he not kill the guy? He just
Statelander
stabbed?
3.
Oh, it's his brother.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, he's gotten way too into the stabby stuff.
He's got space dementia now.
Oh,
yeah.
Did he stab him in the head?
That's the only way to go.
If you're gonna get stabbed in the head. Yeah, Jesus Christ!
Holy fuck!
This is what I do now.
I'm thinking he's not supposed to be the good guy anymore.
Yeah,
I mean, these are prisoners who destroyed.
So that was
Big
your
Ben.
your good hair guy?
Was it?
I think so.
no.
His hair wasn't looking so good there.
Yeah,
A little droopy.
yeah. Everyone's hair gets a little weird when they're being repeatedly stabbed in the stomach.
She's not so attracted to him anymore.
Yeah,
I think the booty call's off.
Yeah, it's not that. It's that just below that camera frame, he's got a raging erection. So it's-
Well, don't we all?
I'm glad this isn't a visual medium.
Go ahead, everybody. Picture that at home.
There you go.
Oh, he was. I think I scraped my elbow.
Give me a Band-Aid and a lollipop and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Ooh, camera angle.
Ooh.
Oh, snap.
Well, I'm taking
You
some of my
realize-
foam back.
You started all this shit, right? You
Yeah,
did that,
She looks
right?
ridiculous in her little foam outfit. Look at that. Jesus.
Like, the whole situation is because you didn't listen to what we told you to do.
They've killed 3 of them, right?
Yeah, so it's just 3-on-3 now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Specifically, my
Yeah.
oath.
You have your Hippocratic oath. I have the missile space station oath.
That and the U.S. can't get blamed for missile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is more
Yeah, I was
backstory.
about to say. Oh, come on! I like the stabby bits.
Yeah, let's slow the movie down and talk.
Predator just shows up. Here we go.
Yeah.
And King Kong is on the space station.
Come on, make sense, Jamie. That makes no sense. It would be Jason.
There you go.
You're right. And velociraptors. And a giant snake.
An anaconda.
Yes, a giant and
Oh, instead of snakes in a plane, snakes in a space station.
I worked on a movie once where there was a snake in Antarctica where they had a prison. they had a prison in Antarctica for like super criminals, and then snakes, some giant boa constrictor or something. It was ridiculous.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Totally.
Wake up. Did it crack itself out of the ice? Was it like frozen in ice?
Yeah, I believe it was. It's
A
been a long
prehistoric
time.
ice snake.
Dean Cain starred in it.
Yeah, love Dean Cain.
Yes! I love Dean Cain.
Dean Cain's a great guy. This is the board of directors. So that isn't a tie. It's just some froofy scarf.
Yeah.
This must be
In
the
the
And
fashion.
then
Everything
she's
is
got
more
a
casual.
she's got like an ascot. A white
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Oh,
Does everyone have a flask?
Nope, she doesn't. Everybody has two. There are three of them. Everybody has to have two, or two of them have to have something, like scarf, flask, beards.
Bring your props from home day.
Yep.
no, believe me, there was only like 2 flasks. They just kept passing it around during the different takes. How much money do you think
Now
this
is the
production
time
had?
to rush them. There's Scott can handle one of them by himself. The other two
Seriously.
can just like keep him busy until Scott kills the other one. Just don't toy with the ones. It's just, why are you talking? Go do something.
That's we tell Scott, okay, we know you like the murdery stuff, but take him out faster.
You could take the second guy out really gruesomely. How about that? And then we go kill the pilot and push the stop button, and we're done.
Oh, she lost her padding. I mean that both metaphorically and figuratively.
Did he call her Teddy Ruxpin?
Oh God, I hope so.
I think he called her Teddy Ruxpin. I don't know what that meant, but
She should just go flash them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's not right. Oh, you can.
I've come to bargain.
Boy, we've just reached the bottom of the barrel, haven't we? Just scrape.
Ogden, I've come to bargain. Just come speak some jargon.
We have the shuttle. Why is Scott Atkins peeking around the corner in the background? Hello.
I'm scared
Look at
now.
them.
Because any further out, he'd be hit off camera.
Yeah.
The old captain back there looks bored. He's like, when does the fighting start again?
No one's gonna keep me quiet about what went on up here.
What went on up here?
Oh, torture and other things.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh.
Who's gonna let the ocean finish it? Countless innocent people could die, and no one will ever know they were up here. Then what is it doing? Shining a light on what was going on upstairs in the ground.
Plus, I just started dating this guy, and it seems really serious. I mean, you haven't like said anything
I'm
yet,
supposed to meet
but
his parents
I really
next
like him.
weekend.
I haven't.
And then from the other cell, I said he sounds like a good plan to me. Shut up, Jerry. I agree with the doctor lady.
I like it. She's so pretty.
She's covered in foam.
Oh, look at this gigantic phone. It's way bigger than it should be. Ah!
She's trying to talk sense to a terrorist.
Seriously.
Wait, do you think
Wow.
this movie is trying to have a message?
I don't know. Somebody hates sushi.
Well,
Now
then they
is the time
definitely
to
are a
rush
bad
it.
guy if they didn't hate sushi.
Rush him. Rush him.
I
Rush
really,
him.
I wanted him to turn around and the door not open.
Dang. Oh, son of
You're gonna have to
bitch.
wait for the outtakes, Mike. You're gonna have to wait. For the outtakes.
I would love if there were outtakes during the credits.
Oh, please.
Walk, 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 walk. We are terrorists. It's fun. Don't stab her in the head with a knife, Jesus.
Yeah, he just flicked her hair with that. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
It's plastic. Don't worry.
Wow, what a
Oh.
dick.
I had a
That was
willing
an
suspension of
asshole.
disbelief
God
there.
damn.
It's gonna get dark now. Is that what he said?
It's dog eat dog.
Oh,
Dog eat dog.
there are dogs on the
Because
station?
before this, it certainly was, kumbaya.
It was very, quid pro quo, whatever.
Any other 3-word?
Yeah. Ollie Ollie Oxenfree or whatever it might have been.
Que sera, sera.
It's just, boy, they got back to Earth fast.
Seriously.
It's like the express train version.
Yeah, they didn't stop for gas on the way back.
Victory brings. Okay.
Is that Anarchy sticker right there?
Oh, maybe we shouldn't have let them in the control room.
Oh, now they've locked all the doors? All this time they had the ability to lock doors, but only now do they decide that locking doors is a good thing.
Stone-tried diplomacy. You have managed to stab or slit your way through all of our bargaining chips. Their projectile taser, and we've got no access to the phone now. How do we not let that
That doctor should just smack that pilot and be like, shut up.
By making sure it's me who gets hit.
Oh.
Mm.
Gives you guys a chance to gut those bastards.
Oh,
Oh,
now
Finally
man.
being
Oh,
useful.
Okay.
Operation Human Shield commence.
Get behind white girl.
This is a change, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Bzz, bzz. So they're going to wear her like foam now? Is that the
They're gonna carve her up and put. Oh, can we get the A-Team music? Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
To build.
They build a tank out of the bread and beans boxes. And come
Yeah, all those
smashing
cardboard
through.
boxes are going to come in handy now.
Yeah.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Come bursting through the wall. The incredible mech they've created out of them.
Oh God, Randy. So Randy's Hannibal.
There you go.
Jason would be BA.
Of course. I'm always
Jamie, your face.
I'm face.
Yeah, I'll give you face.
All right.
Who do you want to be?
Everybody wanted to be Mr. T.
That's Jason. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, Jason's tough guy, definitely. And who are you, Mike? Are you your Hannibal?
I guess I would be. No, I said
you're
Randy
Murdoch.
was Hannibal.
Randy
You're
Hannibal.
Murdoch.
I'm Murdoch.
Yeah, you're Murdoch. Huh?
I'm the pedophile. You know that's what Murdoch did.
I didn't know that.
We were watching two very different
Yeah, I don't remember
shows
that
and or
episode.
films.
Tonight on a very special episode of
Oh, they're going to
Beats.
smash it into Moscow. So that's not really going to matter much.
No.
Wait,
Now let's investigate this for a second. Is that
did he have the missile app on his phone?
that
Was
wasn't CGI? Was that stock footage?
yeah,
That was just some kid's toy rocket.
I think it might be.
Make sure we drink all this Sunny D before we go. It's going to go bad. So
I gotta admit, this pilot's lasted longer than I thought he was going to be at
Yeah.
the beginning.
Oh,
of
I
the
thought he
movie.
was going to be one of the first to go.
Yeah.
But in the end, only Atkins and the girl are going to get out alive.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. She's leaning to me towards the sacrificial lamb type thing.
I'm thinking it may just be her.
You do?
Yeah, like everyone else dies and it's just her.
oh,
Should we
Scott
put our
Adkins
bets
ain't
in?
My only problem is in this movie she has the original sin,
Yeah,
and that usually makes it hard for the female to survive
yeah.
in movies.
I don't think Scott Adkins is going down.
I think he is because he's become kind of a baddie. So.
Well, as they crash, she's going to jump out and punch the air and float down.
It's just going to freeze frame right as they
yeah.
Look at this guy hiding behind this woman.
Well,
Jesus.
she's supposed to be tased first.
I know, but I don't like this. What the hell?
At least he made bombs with the stuff.
It's Sunny D.
What?
Hiya!
I'm not entirely sure what just happened there, or why they put her in the front. Is it because they
Well,
think the
because she
prisoners
said that in the
won't-
beginning.
She said that so
That-
that they could attack. Oh,
See?
oh!
Yeah.
I love how big that explosion was, and everybody was still on their feet.
Yeah.
And fire and space is not a good combination.
Yeah.
Mike.
I don't know if you should light fires in a pure oxygen environment.
Oh, they're doing their Luke Skywalker.
Oh. Are they doing the?
Is it possible to start a fire with Foe 2? Does that work?
Boy, Scott Atkins can still fight really well after being stabbed
Okay,
11
I
times.
give up. You win.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Oh! I didn't know they could do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, is that her?
yeah.
Yeah.
What was she reaching for there?
That was
Just
the
the
How
taser
is that your plan?
Prongs. Well, the pilot is not a fighter. He did pretty well in the hallway
He's
earlier.
a tugboat captain. Wait, what? Did she look at the plastic bottle? Oh, it didn't explode yet.
Oh.
That's why everyone's still standing. See, and you thought it was just
No,
bad
but did you see it from
filmmaking.
outer space? The explosion that was in there.
How has Scott not killed this guy yet?
Now you notice.
Wait, she's.
I mean, that's the second time I felt a explosion-like vibration. I don't know. Bless you.
Thank you.
Keep warning people. Should have had those beans. 2 minutes.
Did you hear that? There's a projectile coming in.
Very calm. See, beans.
They're on fire. They're more explosive than the explosion.
Oh man, get tased sucks. Stab him.
Well, go help him.
Just go.
Whoa,
Wait.
Wait, what?
Oh, no
Oh.
whistleblowers. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Scott's going down. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's
Why I missed what happened there?
Because the thing is if they go back to Earth, she's going to tell everyone what was going on the space station. So he's just going to make sure that no one talks.
Well, he's kind of a shitty guy.
Yeah, that's why I said he's probably
Yeah.
going to die.
Yeah. Now he's going down. Yeah. That crossed the line.
Oh, it's the pilot.
Oh, hello.
Did he just wink at him?
Yeah.
I think he just twitched.
It went silent.
What if the missile comes up, blows up the space station, credits roll?
Yeah.
Then all of this was for nothing. Like all this for it. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy can fight.
Yeah, I was about to say. Scott Atkins has not slowed a half second after being.
Oh!
Bite him in his knife wounds?
That's got to be against the Queensberry rules.
Stop kneeing me.
They don't like it when you do that.
Now we get a fight, like a fight.
Yeah. Ah, Jesus. Hiya! Teep.
Ooh. Oh, this guy knows. Man, for being in a cell for 5 years, he's pretty limber.
Yeah.
Oh, God!
I thought he was going to do the no retreat, no surrender backflip defense thing. Remember that?
No, you
Everybody
cannot
goes-
stand up after that.
Just a flesh wound, guys. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to be limping after seeing that.
Ooh, he's going to break his neck here. Come on. There we go.
Oh, no, putting him out. Putting him out.
After he does, can he just say no whistleblowers? And that's just his catchphrase.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash would be so proud.
Ow, he's biting a.
Ow.
Here it comes.
I seriously do want that to become his catchphrase, like when he does, like when he's on the softball team and he hits a home run. No whistleblowers.
I wanted a neck snap. I got no neck snap.
Yeah, no next now.
What a disappointment.
And
They're still fighting? Those two have been fighting this entire time.
The one guy's just laying on top of the
Yeah.
other.
I told you she's going to be the only one who makes it.
You think?
Yep.
yeah,
Because somebody does have to make it, or else it makes no sense for them
Yeah.
to fight so hard.
You're so optimistic.
Well, it's just otherwise this movie is one of those where it's like, why did we do anything? Like, just let them be blown up.
Precisely.
Randy knows. How many of these movies have you watched, Mikey? Come on. No, but I will watch you bleed out.
Oh.
Oh!
Seriously, dude? Yeah, this fight's over. Like,
that's it. Yeah, like
Use your foam. Call upon the power of the foam. Oh, and he just got the upper hand 9.5 minutes later.
all he had to do was Hulk up, and then.
oh.
Yeah.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Whoa. I think
Oh!
Jason called it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's not dead.
He frankly deserves it because he turned his back on her.
Yeah. Not because he's evil, but because
No.
he made a poor fight decision.
Well, he was like, you can't do anything. It's like, what is she going to do to you? Well, we have proven there are pokey things.
Wait, so space shuttle pilot guy is going to survive?
I don't know.
I thought that was a car outside honking its horn.
Too far down for standing uncoupled. The risk too big. The station hits the city. Then we're going to have to reverse direction, ramp up the speed to max, and then uncouple. Everything works out.
Yeah. Saved by random fake pilot lingo.
They had to
when
have
I
the
say go, sit back really hard in your chair. Go.
That I just realized that pilot guy reminds me of like a low rent Colin Farrell.
little bit. What I thought would have been better is if he'd been like, all right, if I go faster, I'm going to turn around and it's going to start floating the other direction.
There you go.
It'll spin it like a top.
Oh, the G-forces are making it so hard to reach the button I crucially need to push.
It's the abort
and yet
switch.
we're not wearing any sort of G suits or anything.
Uncouple.
Oh, and there's the missile. Look at that fantastic
Yeah!
visual effects.
Does it go right into the guy?
I hope it goes through the window. That's you. You're the Rocket Man. Yeah!
I just imagine them filming that over and over again. The guy having to scream the whole time.
We can't stop. It's too dangerous.
My
Got to
brains
slow
are
down,
going
bud.
into my feet.
Somehow in the back seat,
What have
I
I
made it. Flies into a flock of birds.
I
and
think
Hanson
we're
gets
supposed
stuck.
to cheer now or something.
I guess. She couldn't even clean the blood off her face.
USA. USA.
Why does he have like a really bad like F-16 patch that's coming up, that's coming off, because by this point the art department's like, or the wardrobe department's like, we ain't
Give a
got
shit.
Who cares?
I just wanted to be like, all right, we made it. Is the doctor there? Is she going to whistle blow? Maybe.
Another missile.
Uh-oh.
We dodged a bullet on that one. Tell Putin everything's okay. We got Putin's head in a jar. He's still commanding everything.
Oh, his head. I thought you said his hand. I was like,
This is
Well,
not
Putin
an
knows
episode
what
of Doctor Who. Is that
Or
it?
Future
Oh.
jeez.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Gee.
Oh,
I wonder how this made it onto our podcast, because this was awesome. Not.
Sure. The problem is, oh God, there are so many. I don't know where to begin.
Yeah. Well, do you want us to do our reviews, or did you want to go first? Hey, Jamie, you want to go first with your review? You can get your thoughts in order, Andy.
Sure.
Jamie?
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Sure. Wow, where to begin? I'm gonna go 3/4 star. I think. Yeah, I almost was at a star, to be honest with you, because it was what I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
For no other reason than that it wasn't great. It wasn't awful. There were a lot of issues I had with it, but it's Scott Adkins in a space movie. Yeah, this is what we get. But I didn't really like the way it ended. So that's why I'm kind of dinging it a bit. So 3/4 star for me. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Plus, it was just fun to do
Yeah.
this with you guys again.
I'm pretty much exactly where you're at. 3/4 stars. It was, like you say, everything kind of was what I expected, but there were some slow parts where it's like we flat out said, get to the stabbing of stuff, and especially if they knew the space station was going into Earth, them waiting so long to take action was ridiculous. The ending, like you say, didn't really like. I'm okay if Scott Adkins is a bad guy, but it really kind of came not necessarily out of nowhere, but just not very out of a very good place or anything like that. So yeah, I'm at 3/4 stars too, Jamie.
okay. I would say I'm actually going to give it a star.
Okay.
And because it was exactly what I thought it was going to be. Scott Adkins, kicked some people and stabbed some folks, and then there was Dr. Tight Pants, and then random sort of, European-esque, Russian-esque villain. It was just everything you could possibly expect from this kind of stuff. I didn't think some of the space station stuff was that bad, except for the missile. That was very much like someone just had like a missile on a stick kind of thing. That was, exactly what I expected it to be. So 1 star for me.
I'm gonna. I don't know what the star system is. Like 1 star is like the best or whatever. but-
One star is it's what you expected
Yeah,
it to be.
I'm gonna give it a 1/2 star.
Okay.
Because a couple of reasons. Somebody alluded to it earlier, but there was nobody to root for in this movie. Everybody ended up sort of being a bad guy.
yeah.
I mean, I guess the doctor, but for early on, she seemed like she was like sort of the bad guy, and so there was these shifting loyalties. I've seen a lot of like space station movies because I love them, and this one wasn't really very well done. I thought the sets were pretty bland, and the fight scenes were nice. That's why it gets a 1/2 star, but they took forever to get to.
Yep.
Lots of backstory nobody cares about, and overall, just really super low production value. They didn't have one single shot outside in the entire film. Just FYI.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we were down on Earth for a little bit. Couldn't have somebody walking through a garden, something. You know what I'm saying? So
Or the fact that the space station was exploded above the Earth, it would have been interesting to have people outside like, ooh.
right,
Yeah.
something. Anyway,
don't
so I
know.
give it a 1/2 star.
You'd be asking a lot from these movies.
In my old age, I'm getting more picky.
You just want more garden shots.
That's right.
All right. That was Incoming. Have a good night.